Bold move. Harry and Meghan remain begging as King Charles send clear message from Sandringham about royal Tittle. The British royal family has long been a symbol of tradition, duty, and decorum, but in recent years, the public has witnessed a seismic shift in its dynamics. At the center of this storm are Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, whose dramatic exit from royal life has left a trail of controversy in its wake. Once hailed as a modernizing force within the monarchy, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have now become polarizing figures, embroiled in tension with the very institution they abandoned. Recent developments from Sandringham suggest that King Charles III has sent a resounding message about the place, or lack thereof, that Harry and Meghan occupy within the royal fold. Particularly when it comes to the matter of royal titles. With the couple reportedly begging for recognition, the king's firm stance has highlighted the growing rift within the House of Windsor. When Harry and Meghan announced their departure from royal duties in January 2020, a move swiftly dubbed Megxit, they framed it as a desire for independence. They claimed they wanted to carve out a progressive new role, balancing royal responsibilities with a private life away from the unrelenting scrutiny of the British press. However, critics have argued that Meghan, in particular, orchestrated the exit as part of a calculated strategy to elevate her own status. From Hollywood actress to Duchess, Meghan's transition into royal life seemed, at first, like a fairy tale. But it wasn't long before cracks began to show. Allegations of diva-like behavior, staff resignations, and complaints of bullying began to surface. Despite the couple's insistence that they were victims of a toxic environment, many insiders pointed to Meghan's inability, or refusal, to adapt to the expectations of royal life. Fast forward to today, and Meghan's ambitions appear far from diminished. Reports indicate that she and Harry have been lobbying for their children, Archie and Lilibet, to receive royal titles, despite stepping away from their own royal duties. This has led many to question, if they rejected royal life for the sake of freedom. Why are they so intent on clinging to the privileges it affords? This year's Christmas gathering at Sandringham, a cornerstone of royal tradition, carried with it an undeniable subtext. As the royal family gathered under King Charles III's leadership for the first time since Queen Elizabeth II's passing, one thing was clear: Harry and Meghan were notably absent. Sources close to the palace have suggested that the king's decision to exclude the couple from this intimate family affair speaks volumes about their standing within the monarchy. Moreover, whispers from royal insiders suggest that Charles has no intention of granting Archie and Lilibet the royal titles their parents reportedly desire. The king's actions seem to align with his vision of a slimmed-down monarchy, a concept he has championed for years. By prioritizing working royals, those who actively contribute to the institution, Charles is making it abundantly clear that Harry and Meghan's self-imposed exile comes with consequences. This decision has sparked fierce debate. Supporters of the king argue that Harry and Meghan's relentless criticism of the monarchy, through explosive interviews, their Netflix series, and Harry's memoir, Spare, has made it impossible for them to be included in royal life. On the other hand, the Sussex's defenders claim that the couple is being unfairly punished for speaking their truth. Regardless of where one stands, it's undeniable that the king's refusal to bend to their demands is a bold and defining moment for his reign. At the heart of this controversy lies Meghan Markle, whose polarizing presence has divided public opinion like no other royal figure in recent history. While her supporters praise her as a feminist trailblazer who dared to challenge outdated traditions, her critics see a manipulative opportunist who exploited the allure of royalty for her own gain. For many, Meghan's actions since leaving the royal family have only reinforced the latter view. The Sussexes' multi-million-dollar deals with Netflix and Spotify, as well as their high-profile interviews, have been characterized by some as thinly veiled attempts to monetize royal connections while simultaneously denouncing the institution. Meghan's defenders argue that she is simply using her platform to raise awareness about issues close to her heart. However, skeptics point out the glaring contradictions in her narrative. For instance, Meghan has often spoken about the importance of privacy, yet she and Harry have repeatedly aired intimate details about their lives, and their grievances with the royal family, on a global stage. From their bombshell interview with Oprah Winfrey to their Netflix docuseries, the couple has shown a willingness to share private family matters when it suits their agenda. This has led many to question whether Meghan's true priority is advocacy or self-promotion. One of the most contentious aspects of Meghan and Harry's post-royal life is their apparent fixation on titles for their children. As the grandchildren of the reigning monarch, Archie and Lilibet are technically entitled to be styled as Prince and Princess under rules established by King George V in 1917. However, King Charles has reportedly chosen not to automatically grant these titles, a decision that has sparked outrage among the Sussex's supporters. Critics, however, argue that the couple's demands for titles are deeply hypocritical. After all, Harry and Meghan have repeatedly criticized the monarchy as an outdated and oppressive institution. If they truly believe in the need for reform, or even abolition, of the monarchy, why would they want their children to bear royal titles? This contradiction has not gone unnoticed. Piers Morgan, a longtime critic of Meghan, has called their behavior entitlement of the highest order, while others have accused the couple of trying to have it both ways, rejecting the responsibilities of royal life while clinging to its perks. Public opinion on Harry and Meghan has shifted dramatically since their early days as newlyweds. Once celebrated as a breath of fresh air for the monarchy, the couple is now viewed by many as divisive figures. Recent polls in the UK show a significant decline in their popularity, with many Britons expressing frustration over their constant criticism of the royal family. In the United States, where the couple has settled, reception has been more mixed. While they enjoy a significant base of support among those who admire their activism, even some American commentators have begun to question their motives. The Sussexes' recent ventures, including Meghan's now-defunct Spotify podcast and Harry's tell-all memoir, have faced criticism for being overly self-centered and lacking substance. As King Charles continues to solidify his vision for the monarchy, it seems increasingly unlikely that Harry and Meghan will find a way back into the fold. The King's decision to exclude them from Sandringham and to withhold royal titles from their children sends a clear message: the monarchy will not be held hostage by their demands. For Harry and Meghan, the path forward is uncertain. While their media ventures have garnered attention, they have also exposed them to criticism and scrutiny. Without the cachet of royal titles, their brand may struggle to maintain its relevance. The saga of Harry and Meghan is one of the most dramatic chapters in modern royal history. Their departure from royal life, their explosive accusations, and their ongoing quest for recognition have captivated, and divided, the public. As King Charles takes a firm stance on the issue of royal titles, the divide between the Sussexes and the rest of the royal family appears deeper than ever. For Meghan Markle, the controversy surrounding her role in these events has cemented her status as one of the most polarizing figures of her time. Whether she is remembered as a trailblazing reformer or a calculating opportunist remains to be seen. One thing, however, is certain: the rift within the House of Windsor shows no signs of healing anytime soon.